Yo, Big Baby JTV, like, comment, sub, like, comment, sub. I'm a bit late with the story, but I'm gonna get into it, man. Rest in peace, Drakeo The Ruler. You know what I mean? Another day, another rapper slain, killed in his own city, and not only his own city, his own concert, right? So let me break it down what happened. Drakeo The Ruler, famous or, really bubbling. He's coming up, on the come up, really, Los Angeles Crip rapper, you know what I mean? Had some speed bumps in his career because he was fighting murder charges, right? And, especially this year, I see a little bit of last year, he was starting to bubble up to the point where he had a feature with Drake. He had a Drake feature, right? And the man was killing it. But the thing is, right, similar to Slim 400 and a bit of Young Dolph, he was still street involved, right? And unfortunately, I didn't say this commentary before, but I'm just going to say it right now. You have to decide if you want to be an artist or you want to be a thug. Do you want to be an artist or do you want to be a thug? Because if you're a street dude, right, you have to commit to it. And unfortunately, with the streets, it goes death or jail. That's ultimately how it ends. Death or jail. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, Drakeo The Ruler experienced both of them, actually, to be honest, because he was so heavy in the streets. So what happened? So there was a concert called Up in the Air, actually festival. It wasn't a concert. And he was one of the last performers, right? He got in a fight backstage with a lot of people. So, as I just said, Drakeo's a Crip. He had some beef with some blood people. He had some beef with multiple artists in LA, right? And apparently that fight happened in backstage, right, before he was supposed to perform. And somebody stabbed him in the neck, started bleeding, went to the hospital, succumbed to his injuries, and died. Apparently, it was an all-out brawl. Like 40 people were involved. So it was a whole big fight, and somebody was able to sneak in a knife into the venue and stab, unfortunately, and end Drakeo The Ruler's life. Now, if you know anything about festivals, if you know anything about events, if you have the right security people, you can get away with a lot. Man, I've seen people go into clubs with knives because they're cool with the security, the bouncer. I've seen people bring a pistol into certain festivals because they're cool with the bouncer. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask, don't tell. And a lot of these people, like, DJ Academic said, I'm gonna credit him, DJ Academic said, some of these security mans aren't even licensed. They're just folks who are big and who got a little bit of money. Look at the Astro World fiasco, right? Security clearly wasn't doing their job, right? So if you have situations like that or people like that, it's easy to bring a knife or a gun or any weapon in a venue. Very easy. And that's what happened with Drakeo The Ruler. Unfortunately, he was involved in some street business, which is, I'll fight at the back of a, festival backstage. Like, bro, that's not necessarily, that's ignorant, really. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to speak ill on the dead, but bro was talking a lot of ish on his social media about other influential rappers in the LA area, right? More specifically, YG. So there's a YG connection, right? So much so that Drakeo The Ruler's mom was talking about possibly YG and his crew being involved in this murder, because that's what it is. It was a murder. He got killed, right? Sadly, this is what's going on in the rap game today, man. A lot of dudes who rap cannot get rid of the street life, right? And then there's people out here who are clowning, Bobby Shmurda for gyrating his hips too much. But let me tell you what, he can either gyrate his hips or he can go get a Glocky and go back to being a street nigga and send himself back to jail or worse. So yes, Bobby Shmurda, gyrate your hips, bro. It's a little sus, but do your thing. I'd rather him do some sus-ish than do some illegal-ish and end up in jail or end up killed. So Drakeo The Ruler, man, rest in peace. As I say, when it comes to something like the streets, right? When it comes to being an artist in the music industry, you will have to meet a crossroad where you're going to decide, am I going to be an artist or am I going to be a street nigga? Am I going to be an artist or am I going to be a street nigga? Because if you're from the streets and you want to be an artist, they will meet. And unfortunately, it could go one way or it could go Drakeo The Ruler's way. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. Like, comment, sub, man. Rest in peace, Drakeo The Ruler. I hope that his mother is able to sue the venue, got all the money she can. And, rest in peace. My condolences to the family. Big Baby JTV, and I'm out, bro.